All right, Pratik has another interesting question.
When you were elected as a CEO, Unilever ended almost a century of a practice of grooming internal leaders and promoting them to the top spot. So when you actually took over in 2009, what was the atmosphere in the office at that time?
First of all, the company had internal talent as well, and we've talked that many times. And this is the first time that the company went outside, but it was a sign of strength. I hope that they picked the right person. I'm not saying they did, but I hope they did. But it was a sign of strength that they went outside, because they actually said the business is in good shape, that it can support an outsider. You only bring in an outsider under two circumstances. Either it is in terrible shape and nobody internally has the answer, which certainly wasn't the case in Unilever, as you've well seen, had a very solid year in 2008 as well, and a very good change program going on with my predecessor and the board. Or you say the company is doing very well, it can handle that outside. So when I came in, the proof was on myself, not on the organization. To really be accepted, you cannot ask to be accepted. You have to earn to be accepted. So I spent a lot of time understanding the company's history, so that whatever we would do, it would build off the strengths of the company. Always be respectful of the past. Too many people come into a job, which is important for all of us as we get into our careers, and want to show how well we make our contributions by criticizing what we inherit. That's a very bad way of leadership, because you will not get many followers. The best way to say is whatever happened in the past, I try to understand, because I wasn't there, I don't know the context, and I can't change it anyway. So you build on that. So spend a lot of time understanding the history, build on that, and then improve. It's preserve the core, stimulate the progress. Very important. And then you have to earn your respect. And I don't know if I fully earned it in the 2 years, but the organization certainly has given me the possibilities to do that in a very welcoming way. And I think people also understand that we put the interest of the company ahead of our own interest, and that helps as well.
Okay. Varun Vij, you've got a question on HUL in India.
Could you throw some light on where does India stand in the global scheme of things of Unilever?
Oh, absolutely. I personally love to come here, because anytime I come here I learn a lot, and the Indian organization, increasingly so, first of all for me, stands there as a major contributor to the success of the overall company. And I can give you many examples that would take several hours to do that. But the company has 53% of our business in the emerging market, more than any of our competitors. We are growing very fast in the emerging markets. Last year under Harice's leadership, 10% plus across that whole region. The mantra here has always been, what is right for India long term is right for Unilever. And that's with that vision and modus operandi, we've built one of the most successful companies in India. But now the most important thing is, despite all these years, and there are stronger years and weaker years, there's no doubt about that. And by the way, you need a weak year to make the other years again so much stronger. But despite that, the potential here is enormous. C.K. Prahalad, unfortunately he passed on, was a wonderful man, but hold his principles of the bottom of the pyramid, not to make products for the poor, but to develop products with the poor. Interestingly, when I looked at the history of Unilever, this was the only company in India, foreign company at that time. We don't think ourselves to be a foreign company, but it was the only company that did not get nationalized. And the reason was because it operated under the long-term interest of India. It's interesting. And so I see that core, I see these values, I see tremendous ideas coming out of here, but I also see still the enormous potential we have here. There's no reason why this cannot be a 10 billion euro company and more. In fact, one day it will be as big as the total company is globally, with the demographics and the wealth creation that is going to happen here. So it's a tremendous, exciting country to be in. That's why I come here, because I come here to charge my batteries.